Okay, so this one kind of is in opposition to the last one, which might be a little awkward, but okay, that's fine. We can deal with some complexity here, I hope. So I recently read the comic book We Call Them Giants, which it's fine enough. The thing about it is that it has this idea. It has an idea with a big I, and that is that it's sometimes good to trust people and to not resort to violence, which is good. I like that. That's good. The problem is that the comic doesn't really do anything else, so it's not worth your time. And that's a problem with a lot of genre art that discovers, because a lot of genre art is bad from a moral standpoint, because you have all these tropes that hasn't been thought through, and you very much draw from Campbell's monomyth about the hero's journey, and that results in bad art. Again, from a moral standpoint, not from an enjoyment standpoint, but from a moral standpoint. I might go into that, but from now, just you should know this, and if you don't, figure it out. Okay, so what happens is a lot of genre art discovers this, and they're going to fix it. So they do. They focus, like We Call Them Giants, on how you shouldn't just resort to violence, or how you can trust someone besides the good guys, or something like that. But then you forget that you kind of have to do something more to be an enjoyable media product, because we all heard these things or seen genre fiction 1,000 times. So if you don't do anything, then you're not good. Sorry. Even if you do it all competently, then you're not good. That's kind of what it is. Like the Aragon books, I read them when I was a kid, loved them, read them again. They're just so formulaic, and they're not. They're bad. Or I shouldn't say bad, because they're very competently made, but they're boring. And how you want to draw distinction between bad and boring, that's up to you, but they are boring. And We Call Them Giants, it's also boring. It's a short read, so I read it in one sitting, and you kind of don't know that it doesn't amount to anything before it's over. So I wouldn't say I dislike my time, but when it's boring, okay, it's just boring. And so you should do more. Even though the art is beautiful, the story is competently made, it's uplifting because it has some points, and those points are made in the whole violence thing is meh. The whole you should trust people sometimes, that's competently done. You establish at the start of the comic that the protagonist has gone through several foster homes and don't trust people because of that, and that those are justified feelings. So you kind of do have nuance of, okay, you should trust people sometimes. There are also antagonists in the book that should be trusting, so you have nuance of, okay, you should trust people sometimes, but all the time, and it's hard to know when, and it's good to communicate with people, but it can be hard to communicate with people. So okay, it's more uplifting, and I do love it for that reason, but that's not enough. It's not enough. Sorry, and I would kind of like it to be enough. And this is where I go against what I said in the last video, because then I said that it was enough, or I implied that it was enough, that it's good, and that we kind of had to celebrate it, and we do have to celebrate it. Okay, if you should read one comic today, go read We Call Them Giants. I just said that it's bad and boring, and it is. It's not bad, it's just boring. But it's at least not boring in a morally horrible way. So go read it, go buy it, sure. Support not morally reprehensible art. that can be hard sometimes if you want to consume mainstream media, not in a, and that's not in a right way. Oh, mainstream media tells the truth, and we don't like that. That's in a just mainstream books and movies and games or whatnot. So yeah, go read that comic book, sure. God forbid we had something good to eat.